Good evening, sir.
Yeah, good evening, one and all.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening, madam. Yesterday we have discussed about something. No, can you tell me where we have stopped? Anybody?
Logical addressing.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you so much. So we are in the, I think,
Local address 0.5. IP address.
yes. We are discussing about network layer. So what are the various functions of network layer? We'll take care. So the network layer, it will perform three functions actually. One is logical addressing, and other is routing, and the next one is path determination. Are you able to see the picture?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. The first function or the first role of the network layer is to determine the path. And the next one, sorry, logical addressing. Next one is routing. Next one is path determination. So what do you mean by logical addressing? The above layer of the network layer is, can someone tell? What is the upper layer of network layer?
Transport.
Transport layer, sir.
Transport layer. Thank you. So from the transport layer, this network layer will receive a segment. In that segment, data will be there, and that something will be added to that data that will be called as segment. Whenever this network layer receives the segment from the transport layer, it will do the logical addressing. Logical addressing is nothing but it will add addresses of source and destination. Logical address of source and destination. Logical address is nothing but IP address. You see this example. You have network and network 1 and network 2, right? And the picture.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Network 1 system is connected to, it's not covering in this picture. To network 1, system A is connected, and to network 2, system B is connected. Suppose example, system B wants to interact with Facebook. Actually, system B wants to open Facebook web page. So it will type Facebook, and the system B's IP address is 192.168.2.1. And you can see the Facebook server in the middle. Sweta, please don't annotate. You can see the Facebook server.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. System B wants to get the Facebook web page to its system, and that system B is connected to network 2. So what happens, whenever the system B requests Facebook web page, that will reach to the Facebook server, and the Facebook server will add the IP address of which one? The Facebook server IP address, that is the source. System B అనేది Facebook web page ni search chesindi. So from where we have to get the Facebook web page? Facebook web page has to come from Facebook server. What is the IP address of Facebook server? It is 192.168.3.1. So here from Facebook server to this system B, Facebook web page has to travel. So here Facebook server is sending Facebook web page to system B. So here Facebook server will be the source which is sending the Facebook web page to system B. And this system B will be the destination. So here what happens, that 192.168.3.1 is the IP address of Facebook server, and 192.168.2.1 is the IP address of system B. That source and destination IP address will be added to the packet. The Facebook server has to send the Facebook web page in terms of packet. Packets రూపంలో Facebook web page ని పంపిస్తుంది. Each packet will have the IP address of Facebook server and IP address of this system B, along with one special address called mask. That is to identify. In the IP address, the first three 192.168.2. till 2 will be determined the network. There are two networks, no, connected to Facebook server, network 1 and network 2. To which network it has to travel? Facebook server అనేది ఏ నెట్వర్క్ లో ఉన్న కంప్యూటర్ కి, ఏ నెట్వర్క్ లో ఉన్న కంప్యూటర్ ఫేస్బుక్ ని రిక్వెస్ట్ చేసింది, దాన్ని పంపించాలి. 192.168.2 అనేది ఆ నెట్వర్క్ ని ఇండికేట్ చేస్తుంది. సో 192.168.2 is belongs to network 2 and .1 it represents the system B in network 2. So like that, for each packet, the IP address of this source, which here it is Facebook server, the IP address of the destination, which is system B, will be added to the each packet. The Facebook అనే వెబ్ పేజీ సర్వర్ నుంచి ఏ సిస్టమ్ రిక్వెస్ట్ చేసినా ఆ సిస్టమ్ కి డైరెక్ట్ గా వెళ్ళదు. ఇట్ విల్ బి ట్రాన్స్మిటెడ్ యూజింగ్ బై ప్యాకెట్స్. ఈచ్ ప్యాకెట్ విల్ హ్యావ్ ద IP అడ్రస్ ఆఫ్ దట్ ఫేస్బుక్ సర్వర్ అండ్ ఇట్స్ ద సిస్టమ్ రిక్వెస్టెడ్ బై ద ఏ సిస్టమ్ రిక్వెస్ట్ చేసిందో దాని అడ్రస్ రెండు ఉంటాయి. లైక్ దట్ దిస్ ఇస్ కాల్డ్ లాజికల్ అడ్రసింగ్. Logical addressing means adding the IP address of source and destination to the each and every packet. That's it. Understood or not?
Yes, sir.
Any doubt in this?
No, sir. లేదు, sir.
Only one person is responding. I am not teaching to only one person.
లేదు, sir.
Excuse me, sir.
Please.
Sir, if there one network is already there, na, then why requirement to network 2, sir?
No, no. Actually, my question is the here how many networks you can see?
Two networks, sir.
Two
A
networks
and
are
B.
there. Network A and network B.
Yes, sir.
In network A, some systems will be there. In network B, some systems are there. For example, in network 2, system B is there and one device is there like mobile. Can you see them?
Yes, sir.
Yes. Now, system B wants to browse. The person who is using system B wants to browse Facebook.
Okay.
Okay. That person will search Facebook.
Okay, sir.
Okay. Immediately, that request will be sent to the Facebook server. So, whenever this request comes from system B to Facebook server, that Facebook server will send the Facebook page to the system B, right?
Yes, sir.
While sending the Facebook web page to system B, the Facebook server, the network layer of Facebook server will not send direct to Facebook page directly. It will send the entire Facebook page in terms of various packets. That packets, some number of packets will be there. Each and every packet will have the destination address. ఎక్కడి నుంచి వెళ్తుంది ప్యాకెట్? ఫేస్బుక్ సర్వర్ నుంచి వెళ్తుంది. వాట్ ఈస్ ద IP అడ్రస్ ఆఫ్ ఫేస్బుక్ సర్వర్? 192.168.3.1. And which system has requested? System B, right?
Yes, sir.
And its
IP address 192.
192.168.2.1. So it
Yes,
will
sir.
have the IP address of source. Facebook server is source here now, and the system B is destination. So the IP address of Facebook server and the IP address of the system B will be added to each and every packet.
So, sir, if another login, if another person have to request to the Facebook server, then generate another IP address, right, sir?
Nobody. See, you can see network 2, no? In the
Yes,
IP, IP address 192.168.2 till 2, it indicates network 2.
Mm-hmm.
Dot 1 indicates first one system. That system is B. What would be the IP address of this mobile icon is there, no? In network 2.
Mm-hmm.
In network 2, mobile symbol is there, no?
Yes, sir.
Its IP address will be 192.168.2.2.
Okay.
If there are one more system connected to network 2, its IP address will be 192.168.2.3.
Okay, got it, sir. Got it.
Okay. If
Mhm.
some other system from network 1, you can see there are two networks, no? To which
Yes, sir.
network system has requested Facebook? To
Sir,
that system only Facebook has to reach, no? See, if you
yes,
type
sir.
Facebook in your web browser in your mobile, it has
Mhm.
to display only Facebook web page, right? Not
Yes.
WhatsApp or some other. Getting my point?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Got it, sir.
So whatever is requested by the system, that has to be displayed in that system only. If I type google.com, that Google server is there in USA. From there, from that server, I have to reach. So my request will be reached to Google server. From Google server will send Google web page to my system. If you don't have internet connection, your request will not reach there.
Yeah, got it, sir.
So like that, here only system B is requesting, no? So the Facebook page has to display in the system B. That Facebook page will be divided into various packets. Each packet will have the source address, that is Facebook server address, and this system server address. This is called logical addressing. This is nothing but adding IP address to each and every packet. Which IP address is source IP address and destination IP address. That will be taken care by network layer. Got it?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Example, I'll ask you one question. Consider you have network 1 no here.
Mhm.
Network 1 is there here.
Yes, sir. One
Suppose
network one.
system A is connected to network 1.
Okay.
Its IP address is 192.168.1.1. Consider if system A requests Instagram, Facebook server, facebook.com. Same thing. System A from network 1 requests to facebook.com. What will be added to each and every page, every packet? Logical addressing. What is the IP address of this network?
Sir, 192.168.1.1, sir.
1.1, that is the destination IP address. And what is the source IP address? Source means Facebook server only. From where you are getting Facebook page?
Sir, 192.168.1.3.1, sir.
1. These two IP address will be added to each and every packet of requested by system A in network 1. First 3 numbers indicates to which network it has to send the packet. Either network 2 or network 1. If it is requested by network 2, then 192.168.2.1 will be added. So it will come to the network 2 and network 2 will decide which system has requested. What is the last number? Is it 1? Then it will go to system 1. Is it 2? It will go to system 2. Like that 256 will be there. 256 systems you can connect to a network. Got my point, friends?
Yes, sir.
You don't bother about logical addressing is nothing but logical addressing is the function of network layer in which the information, each packet will be added source IP address and destination IP address. That will be done by network layer to identify the exact system. A system request chesindi deniki ellali. That will be taken care by network layer. That is called logical addressing. Simply adding IP address of source and destination. Clear?
Yes, sir. Clear.
Okay, sir.
Yeah. Next one. Next role or next function of network layer is routing. Routing. What do you mean by routing? The process of sending information or packet from source to destination. ఒక సోర్స్ నుంచి డెస్టినేషన్ కి ఒక ప్యాకెట్ పంపించాలంటే అది ఎలా ట్రావెల్ చేయాలి? Routing. That is called routing. So that will be taken care by network layer. And the next one is path determination. See, here you can see the picture, no? Sender and receiver.
Yes, sir.
Sender and receiver. Routing means sending packet from sender to receiver. That's it. It could be cable, physical medium or wireless medium. That's it. That can be decided. Example, if you send a message to your friend, normal message, if you are using Airtel SIM card, that message will be finally splitted into various packets. That packet will reach to the nearby tower. From there, the packets will dispatch, that will search for the next tower until it reaches to the person to whom you sent. The path determination, there can be many paths. You can see, no, from sender to receiver, 875 till 5, okay. From sender to receiver, 875, there is no option. Till 5 it has to reach. From 5, there are 2 paths.
Mhm.
Friends,
Yes, sir. 3 and 6.
yeah. So in which way it has to travel?
Though nearby, sir. He's searching. Those are nearby.
No, okay, fine. You consider from 5, this is tower 5, tower 3, tower 6. Tower 5 is only having 1 kilometer. Tower from 5, tower 5 to tower 3 is 1 kilometer. And tower 5 to tower 6 is 2 kilometers. In which way it will go?
Sir, go with 3, sir.
1
because
kilometer.
Okay. Okay, there is one problem.
1 kilometer.
No, there is one problem. Tower 3 is too busy. There is a huge traffic.
Then
Traffic tower 3.
Then it will prefer the free lines, sir.
Yeah, exactly. Even though tower 3 is very shorter distance and it is too busy with other messages. Chala queue lo unnai. Then in that case, network layer will take care about the path. If it is very nearby to tower 5, tower 3, tower 3 is nearby tower 5, then it will try to go to tower 3. Even if the tower 3 is too busy, immediately it will change its path. It will travel through the free paths. You can take the best example of Uber or Rapido. That will show that what you call the traffic jams. No, this way is too busy, too traffic full jam. You can go this way. Friends, are you getting my
yes,
words?
sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Auto recommend,
Yes,
sir.
Exactly. That will be done while sending the information, while browsing, while charting, everything. You can imagine how wonder it is. It will be done within fraction of seconds. The entire thing, the information will be split into packets that will be traveled, that IP address will be added. Everything will be done within nanoseconds. This path determination, you can see, no, it will choose its own path to reach the receiver very fastly. If the path is too busy, that will, example, if there are 10 packets, one information will be split into 10 packets. Example, I sent hi to my friend, that from sender, that hi will be converted into 10 packets. All 10 packets reached to tower 5. Some packets have moved to tower 3. And other packet came to know that till 4 packets went to tower 3 and remaining 6 packets came to know that that tower is too busy and remaining packets will travel in the alternative way. And how this will be clubbed? Ultimately, all the packets will arrive to tower 1. From there, it will be clubbed together. That will be sent to the receiver. The information may go in different paths. Different packets may travel in different paths. Ultimately, finally, that packets will be reached to the destination. Then that will be clubbed together. That will be converted into a signal. That signals will be the packets will be converted into various stages. Then that finally it will be converted into a original message. That original message will be displayed in front of us. If you type Insta in your browser, that whatever you type, that will be converted into packets. That packet will travel to the Insta server, which is there in USA. From there, Insta server will send the Instagram web page to our system by adding its IP address and our system IP address. So finally that Insta page will display in front of us. You see how faster it is. Somewhere it is there in crores of miles from here to there. That will reach very faster. Are you getting, friends?
Yes, sir. Sir, I have one doubt, sir.
Please.
Sir, if I send one message
Ah,
to you, sir, or any other guy, sir,
Ah.
first go to the satellite, right, sir?
sorry, friend.
Someone, suppose I send one message to my friend.
Okay.
So first step is go to the satellites, right, sir, or nearby tower. I have some confusion about that. So nearby tower.
No. Most of the things have been using only physical medium. That not message will be if it depends on the medium connected to your network. Because see, if it is normal message, it will leave from your mobile. That will reach to the tower nearby. If you are using a Jio SIM card, that will reach to the your Jio tower nearby. From there, it will go in different paths. It may go through the cable up, which is connected to the tower, or it may go to the wirelessly to the next tower. That we can't say.
Okay.
The
Okay,
most
sir.
of the things we are getting the internet through the cables only. Satellite is very less percent, less than 10. 90% of the internet in the world being transmitted only through the cables.
By fiber net, sir. Fiber cable.
Whatever.
Okay.
Very different. See, you can see there are some cables which are connected to the towers, right?
Yes, sir.
Why those cables? Once the tower receives any misinformation messages from the customers or the end users, that receives and that transmits to the cables. Through the dedicated paths. The cable is dedicated. The information will travel through that cables. Okay, friends, let it be. Are you clear, friend?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Clear.
So, what is the role of network layer? It will do logical addressing. It will do routing. It will do path determination. Can someone tell what do you understand by logical addressing? Why you are feeling this much difficulty? I don't know.
Sir, logical address is nothing but, sir, sender and receiver.
Adding senders and receivers IP address to the packet. That's it. There could be many number of packets based on the information whatever you sent. If you sent a sentence to your friend through chat, that sentence will be converted into various packets, and each packet will have the source IP address and destination IP address, because to identify to which system it has to reach exactly. So that's why the IP address will be added to the each and every packet. This adding IP address is called logical addressing. That will be taken care by network layer. This is the important function of network layer. If there is no network layer, there is no logical addressing, and there is no meaning for internet. The next one is routing. Every router, we have routers no at our homes and different in the street poles also we will have some routers that network people will attach. So the router, which router it has to reach, that will be taken care by network layer. The graphs we have seen in the class, no? Yesterday I have
Sir,
taken.
yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Sorry? The graphs we have discussed yesterday.
Yes, sir.
Can you see this graph and can you understand what is the importance of graphs? The routers are there, no? Internet routers, internet pathing and architecture, everything to design those devices, to manufacture, to architect those devices. These graphs will help.
Excuse me, sir.
Yeah, please.
Packet means a source of information, sir, or any kind of message.
No. See, if you type hello while chatting with me,
Okay.
that hello will be converted into some code like ASCII code or EBCD code. Some code will be there.
Okay,
Each
sir.
computer can or a mobile can understand only ones and zeros, right? It don't know about what is hi, what is hello, what is ABC, right?
Yes, sir.
Each and every character on the keyboard will have its own value, ASCII value. That hello will be hello, small h or capital H. Each character will have a value. That value, ASCII value, will be converted into ones and zeros. You can see if you
Binary language, sir.
sorry,
Binary language converted into binary language.
binary or some other ASCII.
But-
Yeah, finally it will be binary. ASCII value to binary. That if you say binary value to 9, some H or E L L O, that will be some length of bits. Those bits will be converted into a fixed sizes. If there are 20, 100 bits are there, and the 100 bits will be converted into like 10 bits. That will be called as frame, fixed length, 10 bits, 10 bits. You have 100 bits. If you divide 10 bits like a set, then there will be 10 bits, 10 sets, no? Each set will be called as a frame. That frame, to that frame, logical, normally first, this MAC address, permanent address will be added. Yesterday we have discussed, no? The physical address will be added to the frame. That will be called as segment. That segment will be sent to the network layer. The network layer will add logical IP address. First, the bits will be divided into equal frames. That frame will be sent to the transport layer. Then transport layer will add what it will add. MAC. I said no yesterday, some address.
Sir, yesterday I haven't joined the class, sir.
No, not you, yeah, others. So finally, that will reach to the network layer. The network layer will add to the source IP address and destination IP address. So from that, it will go to the next layer. So as of now, you just remember the functions of network layer are logical addressing, routing, and path determination. So we will see about this network layer according to what is the text is given in our book. Can you see this one now?
Excuse me, sir.
Please.
ఇందాక రూట్ మ్యాప్ లో రౌటర్ లో గ్రాఫ్ లో చెప్పినట్టు నంబర్స్ లాగానే వెళ్తుందా ఇది కూడా తక్కువవే పాత్ వే నుంచి వెళ్తుందా
అదే చెప్పింది, అది తక్కువ పాత్ లో డిస్టెన్స్ లో వెళ్తుందా లేకపోతే తక్కువ పాత్ లో వెళ్తుంది అనుకోండి, అక్కడ టూ మచ్ ట్రాఫిక్ ఉంది. మీరు ఇక్కడ నుంచి ఎల్బీ నగర్ వెళ్ళడానికి ఓన్లీ 2 కిలోమీటర్స్, బట్ హ్యూజ్ ట్రాఫిక్ ఈస్ దేర్. ఆ ట్రాఫిక్ క్లియర్ అవ్వడానికి మీకు 2 hours పడుతుంది. విల్ యూ చూస్ ఆల్టర్నేట్? సో దాట్ విల్ బి, అది షార్టెస్ట్ పాత్ లో వెళ్తుందా లేకపోతే నెక్స్ట్ రూట్ చూస్ చేసుకుంటుందా, ఇట్ డిపెండ్స్ ఆన్ ద ట్రాఫిక్. అది ఫ్రీగా ఉంటే షార్టెస్ట్ పాత్ లో వెళ్ళిపోతుంది. సో దిస్ ఈజ్ వాట్ ద టెక్స్ట్ ఈజ్ దేర్ ఇన్ ద book. Logical addressing. The network layer uses logical address, commonly known as IP address, to recognize device in the network. A device కెళ్ళాలి information. So that will decide. Based on the IP address, the network will decide. An IP address is universally unique address which enables the network layer to identify devices outside sender's network. So IP address is unique only for each and every request. And the header appended by the network layer contains the actual sender's IP address and receiver's IP address. That is what same like first point. So at every hop, the network layer of the intermediate nodes checks the IP address of the header. Like if there are 10 towers are there, no, 10 routers are there, 10 networks are there. It will reach to the network 1. It will check to which network it has to travel. Based on the IP address, it will check and it will forward. We have seen one example of the Facebook request, no? It will identify the IP address. Based on that IP address, it will decide this IP address belongs to some network 1. So this information has to transmit it to network 1 only. If the IP address belongs to network 2, then the information will be transmitted to network 2 only. That is what about. So like that, that information will be transmitted in different paths, different hops. Finally, it will reach to the destination. And next one is routing. The network layer divides the data in units called packets, equal size, and adds sequence number. So whenever the packets will come, no, the packets numbers will be there. That is called packet sequence number, packet 1, packet 2, like that. So rearranging at senders. I told you, no, if the tower 3 receives from tower 5 to tower 3, all the packets from sender, 10 packets are there. The 10 packets reach to the tower 5, and from tower 5 to tower 3 and tower 6 is there. So tower 3 is nearby. So 4 packets will go to tower 3, and remaining packets will come to know that tower is too busy, and remaining 6 packets will go in the different path. Then how these packets will be arranged? If the packets are arranged in the correct manner, then only the original information will be displayed. So to achieve this original information, or to arrange the packets in the correct order, this network layer will give the sequence number to the packets. Packet 1, packet 2, like that. So A packet miss ayindi, A packet ochindi. That's it. Receiver side, all the packets will be arranged in the correct manner in order to display the original message. Each packet is independent of other and may travel using different routes to reach the destination. I have discussed, no, some packets will go in different way and some packets will in different way. Ultimately, that will reach to the destination and that will be arranged in correct manner. Getting my point, friends?
Yes, sir.
If there are 10 packets in your message, one packet may go in different one route and other packet may go in different route. Finally, all the packets will reach to the receivers end, that will be arranged in correct order. So every intermediate node which encounters a packet tries to compute the best possible path for the packet. If the packet reaches to the one router, that router will checks that packet address and to which it has to go, and that will suggest the best path. ఈ ప్యాకెట్ ఆ డెస్టినేషన్ రీచ్ అవ్వాలంటే ఏ పాత్ లో వెళ్తే కరెక్ట్, that will be decided by the router. That is called routing. That technique will be implemented in that routing technique will be used in the routers. The router will decide the way in which way the packet has to travel. What is the best possible path for this packet? So that will decide and that will send. And this process of finding best path is called routing. The process of finding the best path from source to destination. So it is done using routing algorithm such as open shortest path first. Because from tower 5 to tower 3, which is nearby, 3 is very short compared to 6. Tower 3 is nearby to tower 5, then tower 6. So it will go to the tower 3 first. If it is too busy, then it will search the next path. So a RIP protocol will be routing information protocol will be used in routing. The network layer does not perform any flow control or error control. It won't take care about information correct flow lo veltunda, emana errors generate avutunnayi. It won't take care. It will take care about the only transmitting the packet in the correct path. And you can see this picture. from end system A to end system F. It will go in different paths. Protocols in network layer. Network layer protocols are internet protocol, IP. Based on the IP only, the packet will be transmitted. Next, ICMP, Internet Control Message Protocol and Internet Group Message Protocol and Address Resolution Protocol and reverse address resolution protocols. These are the protocols used by network layer. You may get a question like, what, explain the functions of network layer, what it will do. Next, this is about the protocols only. The next one is about transport layer, the fourth layer of OSI model. We are coming from bottom. First, we have discussed about physical layer, data link layer, network layer, then transport layer. What are the functions of transport layer? What it will do? Transport layer is responsible for process to process the delivery of the entire message. You can see the transportation system is nothing but sending the entire thing to source to destination. Correct reach cheyali. Transportation. So this will take care about the process to process delivery of entire message. A process in application program running on a host. What do you mean by a process? It's an application program running on a host, whereas the network layer oversees source to destination delivery of individual packets. Network layer will take care about packets, whether the packets are reaching source to destination correct way or not. Packets are reaching that, whereas transport layer will take care about entire message. Network layer will not care about whether the packets are going in correct order or not. ప్యాకెట్లన్నీ కరెక్ట్ ఆర్డర్లో పోతున్నాయి లేదా నెట్వర్క్ లేయర్ పట్టించుకోదు. నెట్వర్క్ లేయర్ రూల్ ఏంటి? ప్యాకెట్స్ ఆర్ రీచింగ్ టు ద డెస్టినేషన్ ఆర్ నాట్. అది ఏ రూట్ లోనే పోవచ్చు. ఎవ్రీ ప్యాకెట్ హ్యాస్ ఇట్స్ ఓన్ ఇండివిజువాలిటీ. దాని ఇష్టం వచ్చిన రూట్ లో వెళ్ళొచ్చు. సో ద ట్రాన్స్పోర్ట్ లేయర్ ఇన్ అదర్ హ్యాండ్ ఎన్షూర్స్ దట్ హోల్ మెసేజ్ అరైవ్స్ ఇంటాక్ట్ అండ్ ఇన్ ఆర్డర్, ఓవర్సీయింగ్ బోత్ ఎర్రర్ కంట్రోల్ అండ్ ఫ్లో కంట్రోల్ at source to destination level. Network layer will take care about packet receiving, packet travel from source to destination. And whereas transport layer will take care about entire message arrival from source to destination. The unit of communication at the transport layer is called segment. User datagram or a packet. From network layer, it will be called as packet. When it will be called as the packet, once the IP address of source and destination is added to the data, then that will be called as packet. That packet will be sent to the transport layer. What are the roles of responsibility of transport layer? Transport layer will take care about service point addressing. What do you mean by this? The transport layer uses service point addresses. Why you people are discussing? Krishnamurthy garu, please mute yourself.
Sir, I am already in mute, sir.
Sir, ఇంతకు ముందు unmute వచ్చింది. Okay. Transport layer uses service point address or the port address to perform process to process delivery of message. A port address is 16-bit address represented by one decimal number. Example 80. Then the segmentation and reassembly. What do you mean by this? A message is divided into transmittable segments, with each segment contain a sequence number. Message will be divided into various segments. That segments will have, say, a number. Segment numbers enable the transport layer to reassemble the message correctly. Message will be divided into various segments, and each segment will be given a sequence number. Based on the sequence number, and transport layer gather them, reassemble them to form a correct message. Upon arriving at the destination, and to identify and replace packets that was lost in transmission. You just think about a segmentation. What it will done? The message will be divided into various segments, and each segment will be given a sequence number. Based on the sequence number, the transport layer will rearrange the message correctly. Next, connection control. This is important one. This is the function of a transport layer. The transport layer can be either connectionless or connection oriented. Connectionless is nothing but wireless, and connection oriented is nothing but a dedicated physical link. It will take care transport layer. A connectionless transport layer treats each segment as an independent packet and delivers to transport layer at the destination mission. Connectionless లో each segment అనేది ఇష్టం వచ్చిన ట్రావెల్ చేస్తుంది ఇండిపెండెంట్ గా. కనెక్షన్ ఓరియంటెడ్ లో ఓన్లీ పర్టికులర్ పాత్ లోనే ట్రావెల్ చేస్తుంది. A connection oriented transport layer makes a connection with transport layer, the destination mission first, before delivering the packets. Packets ని సోర్స్ నుంచి డెస్టినేషన్ కి పంపించడానికంటే ముందు కనెక్షన్ ఓరియంటెడ్ ట్రాన్స్పోర్ట్ లేయర్ లో ఫస్ట్ డెడికేటివ్ లింక్ ఉంటుంది. ఏ వేలో వెళ్ళాలి సెగ్మెంట్స్ అనేవి, ఆ లింక్ ఫస్ట్ డిఫైన్ చేయబడుతుంది. ఆ లింక్ ద్వారానే సెగ్మెంట్స్ అనేవి ట్రాన్స్మిట్ చేయబడతాయి. Once all the packets are sent from the source to destination, then connection will be terminated. And this transport layer will take care about flow control also. We have discussed the flow control yesterday also. What do you mean by flow control? Whether the information flow is going in the correct rate of transmission. Example, if the receiver is having 10 Mbps capacity, and if you send only 100 Mbps capacity, it won't reach actually. It will be overflown and data will be lost. So if the destination is having only 10 Mbps speed, then we have to send lesser than 10 Mbps speed. Then only it will reach to the destination. So that will be taken care by transport layer also. Data link layer will take care about this flow control, whereas this transport layer will also take care about this one. Like data link layer, transport layer is responsible for flow control also. However, flow control at this layer is performed end to end rather than across a single link. It will take care about error control also, like data link layer. Like data link layer, the transport layer is responsible for error control by adding some frame check sequence to the each and every packet. ప్రతి ఒక్క దానికి ప్యాకెట్ కి ఫ్రేమ్ చెక్ సీక్వెన్స్ యాడ్ చేస్తుంది. అంటే కరెక్ట్ లో ఏమైనా ఎర్రర్ ఉందా దాంట్లో, ప్యాకెట్ లో ఎవరైనా మ్యానిపులేట్ చేశారా, హ్యాకర్స్ ఏమైనా. టు టేక్ కేర్ అబౌట్ దిస్ ఎర్రర్స్, దిస్ ట్రాన్స్పోర్ట్ లేయర్ విల్ టేక్ కేర్ అబౌట్ ఎర్రర్ కంట్రోల్స్. Next, this one, protocols at transport layer. You have to define what are the functions of transport layer. If you may get this question in the exam. Service endpoint addressing, segmentation and reassembly, connection control, and flow control, and error control. And there are some protocols at transport layer. If you want to write, you can write. There are two types of protocols will be used in transport layer. One is TCP, Transmission Control Protocol, and another is UDP, User Datagram Protocol. We have two types of connections now in transport layer: connection oriented and connectionless. Connection oriented means there will be dedicated link. If you have link between source and destination, dedicated link, a cable is there from source to destination. In that case, TCP will be taken care. TCP protocol. Source ki destination మధ్యలో ఒక లింక్ ఏదైనా వైర్ గానీ మీడియం గానీ ఏదైనా ఉందనుకోండి డెడికేటివ్ గా, then the protocol in that case is transmission control protocol. If it is wireless, వైర్లెస్ కనెక్షన్ బిట్వీన్ సోర్స్ అండ్ డెస్టినేషన్. ఒక ఇన్ఫర్మేషన్ అనేది సోర్స్ టు డెస్టినేషన్ కి వెళ్ళాలి, దానికి పర్టికులర్ పాత్ ఏం లేదు, అది వైర్లెస్ లో ఎట్లనే వెళ్తుంది. ఇన్ దట్ కేస్ దిస్ యూజర్ డేటాగ్రామ్ ప్రోటోకాల్ విల్ టేక్ కేర్. So TCP is a connection oriented protocol, whereas UDP is connectionless protocol. And other new protocol is called Steam Control Transmission Protocol. It has been introduced in last few years, it is telling. So these two layers, network layer and transport layer, are two important layers. Then we have to discuss few more layers. What are the other layers? This is unit 6, the last unit. This unit will discuss about session layer and presentation layer and application layer. So instead of going after completion of this unit, you will get about the functions of session layer, functions of presentation layer, functions of application layer. And there are some information has been given in the textbook. So I'll discuss with the help of images. Where is this? What is the next layer of transport layer? Above the transport layer.
Session layer.
Session layer. What is the order of layers from the top to bottom? Application layer, presentation layer, session layer, transport layer, network layer. Please, you are seeing data link layer and physical layer.
Physical layer.
Physical layer. You may, if you are having good knowledge about these 7 layers, and there may be a question for 10 marks, and there may be a question for 20 marks also. No, I'm expecting. It depends on how the paper will come. We don't know, but I feel it is important. We'll see about the session layer. You can see this one. The session layer will take care about 3 things. The functions of session layer are 3 things. One is authentication. Next is authorization. And other is, I'll tell you. First, you can see what do you mean by authentication. Example, if you want to browse, if you want to log into your Instagram web page. So what will you do? You will open the Instagram web page, no? In order to access all your resources in the Instagram account, what you have to enter? Why you people are not speaking, friends? ఫేస్బుక్ పేజ్ లో, ఇన్స్టాగ్రామ్ పేజ్ లో మీకు సంబంధించిన ఫోటోస్, వీడియోస్ అన్ని చూడాలి, కామెంట్స్ చూడాలి. అవి మొత్తం చూడాలంటే మీరు ఫస్ట్ ఏం ఎంట్రీ చేయాలి?
Login password.
Exactly. So simply if you type Instagram, you'll get the Instagram login page. That's okay. If you want to access the server of Instagram, in that server, all your pictures, comments, the information posted by you, everything will be there. If you want to access that, if you want to access this particular server like Instagram server, you have to tell to that system that Instagram server will check who are you. So how can that server comes to know you are a particular person? By checking your username and password. That is called authentication. Whether you are authenticated person, if you don't have account in that, you can't access that server. See this one. Before, if you want to access that particular server, a link, a path, a dedication, a session will be established between your system and the server. And it will ask your username and password to check your authentication. It will check who are you based on username and password. If it is okay, You can see this picture, the dotted lines. And if you see this picture, the dotted line is uh, added together. So if your username and password is correct, then you will be connected to that particular server. That means that authentication is done. The server will check whether you are authenticated person or not. That is done. And one more thing, authorization. What do you mean by authorization? If you want to download something from that server, if you want to download some text file, or else you take Google or Facebook. If you want to access the Google server, you have to enter your Google ID without having your mail ID. Can you access server Google page? Can you do some operations without giving your email ID to your new mobile?
No, sir, no.
No, sir.
So that is authentication. But once you logged into some server, if you want to download something, if you want to upload something, you have to have some accessible rights. If you download some text file, you take some video. If you download some video, some audio file from particular website, from particular server, if it allow you to download or to upload, then that is called authorization. Authentication is only to access that server, whether you are right person or not. Authorization means whether you have authorization, you have authority on particular file. It may be text file, it may be audio file, it may be video file, whatever you do, whether you download, whether you watch. You take the YouTube example. If you want to open YouTube server only, you have to give your username and password. Already we will save it automatically. Then that's why we are automatically that is opening to us. Our account will be there in that automatically. Already it is logged in. If you want to access, download, if you want to watch some audio or some video, that is called authorization. Whether you have authority on that, you can download or you can upload something. That is called authorization. This authentication. Before that authentication, a link will be established between that particular server and you. That is taken care by session layer. The first one is authentication, whether you are right person or not. And the next one is authorization, whether you can download any files. Whatever you do, if you download a text file, if you see some image, the entire thing will be మీరు ఏమేమి చేస్తున్నారు మొత్తం అనేది కూడా సర్వర్ టేక్ కేర్ చేస్తుంది. మీరు ఏమేమి ఫైల్స్ డౌన్లోడ్ చేశారు, ఏమేమి టెక్స్ట్ ఫైల్స్ డౌన్లోడ్ చేశారు, ఏమేమి అప్లోడ్ చేశారు, ఎవ్రీథింగ్ అబౌట్ యూ will be stored in particular file.